Tony, 32 years of trying and no fluke.
No fluke, Pat. I thought they were immense in the second half again today, as they were the last day against Roscommon. They never say die attitude. They drove on. The collective spirit of this team is unbelievable, Pat. They mightn't have the same individuals as other teams have, but they never say die. They work very, very hard. They got a goal today. O'Hara's goal was absolutely magnificent, and they deserve to win.
I didn't think it was a great standard.
It wasn't a great standard, Pat, but I suppose the occasion supersedes all that. The third provincial title for them, and it means an awful lot to them, Pat. 32 years since the last one. You know what it meant to the captain there today, and for all those lads like Eamon O'Hara, 14 years trying, and for all the Sligo people, they definitely deserved it. And I was actually thrilled they won today because they really wanted it very badly.
Speaking about that, we saw that against Roscommon as well, as I think we highlighted the same night. But their will to win, their work rate, their enthusiasm, their hunger is fantastic. And you've highlighted a few pieces of Sligo's will to win, haven't you?
Absolutely, but we could have picked out an awful lot more than this. Going through the VT just when we were picking out the pieces, you could have picked out 60 or 70 different incidents where balls were going in, 50-50 balls between the people, and they chased and they harried, and right to the very end they kept putting the forwards under pressure, as we see here, and they gave the ball away and worked it back out again. Here we see Galway attacking again, hits off the full forward down, but they close him down again. Fantastic play. Michael McNamara, who had a terrific game in there in centre back, and see they all coming back, helping out, putting him under pressure, and in the end a bad wide. Left leg all the way back. But that was just an incident right through the game. Now,
Johnny David.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that Sligo do. They drive at players. Here again, this is the goal. McNamara up into the corner. David
goal of the season.
Terrific game. I think it's the best goal I've seen this season. And look at that. What pace, left leg, power into the top. Bergen trying to catch back and Finian Handy trying to get back, but not a chance. Top corner, great goal, and well deserved. It showed a bit of class as well. They're not all about just hard work. It's a bit of class too, Pat.
But Tony, without pouring cold water on Sligo celebrations tonight, you've picked out a few things where you feel Sligo have room for improvement. Yeah,
but it just shows again how dominant they were today. I thought in the second half they could have been out of sight because Galway
should have been.
Galway were dreadful, Pat. Galway were just dreadful in the second half, and they had 4 frees in the second half, and they had. There's Breheny kicking the ball wide with his left leg. In fact, he missed 2 in the second half. Sean Davey misses another one.
30-metre free.
30 metres out of the hand again. I know we're always saying about kicking him off the ground. And Adrian Marn misses another one. Now, they're crucial frees. They could be 5 or 6 points up on Galway. And you know what, Pat? They deserve to be 5 or 6 points up on Galway today. But on another day, against a better team, they would have been punished. Galway just weren't good enough to punish them, Pat.
Lads, were you shocked by this result?
I think it was certainly an upset, Pat. I think there weren't too many people outside Sligo give Sligo a chance today. Everyone expected Galway to win this, and you know it's really hard
to. Galway living on past? Are we basing Galway on past reputation, and that's a few years ago?
Well, we saw them against Mayo this year, and they were very, very impressive. But I think tonight really is about Sligo, and it's a marvellous achievement for them to have their first Connacht title in 32 years, and for all the great Sligo people that have suffered during the years, it's a great night for them, and they deserve full credit.
Yeah, Pat, I think it's great. That's why we love our games. Because every now and again this sort of thing happens. I remember Leitrim did it in '94, won the Connacht title, and we saw similar scenes there today when Sligo won it. And, you know, as Tony said, they deserved to win it. They could have been out of sight, really. And Peter Ford said in the video after he doesn't know what's happened to Galway since the Mayo game. Maybe they think they're a little bit better than they are.
A lot of people said the Connacht final was made the 20th. It wasn't.
Well, I mean, I fancied Galway, like most people, to go on and win the Connacht title. But it's a great occasion, and fair play to Sligo.
Right, Tony. Contenders for man of the match?
I think they were all Sligo people, first of all. I suppose when you look at Galway, you talk about the older lads, but Jaff Fallon played very well, actually. He got to score some play. Pádraig Joyce got some good frees, but it's all about Sligo. And if you could give a man of the match for collective spirit, it would be the whole Sligo team. But Noel Maguire, Ross Donovan, Kieran Quinn, O'Hara, Mark Brenny, David Kelly, they were all very, very good.
So who'd you select as man of the match?
I went for Michael McNamara, 6th centre-back. Had a very good game, Pat. He was central to an awful lot of positive stuff that they did today. He's very good in possession. He'd fit into any team. He's a very, very bright player. Here we see him coming out with the ball. He set up the goal as well, as remember the long ball into David Kelly in the forward. That was laid off.
And the winning
Got
point?
the winning point in the last minute of the game. And all through, very composed, good footballer, Pat.
So well done, Michael McNamara. And after today's final, he spoke to our reporter, Joanne Cantwell.
So the URT Sunday game Bank of Ireland man of the match is Michael McNamara, and here to present him with a trophy and a cheque for €1,000 to go towards the Players Fund is Mick Laffey, another happy Sligo man of Bank of Ireland. So congratulations, Michael. How does it feel to be a member of the Connacht football champions?
It's brilliant. It's a long time coming. 32 years is obviously a very, very long time. As I said, we started off in the start of the year, we had one goal, and this is it. We felt ourselves that we could do it. Not an awful lot of people really would have thought that outside of Sligo. And thankfully here we proved what we could do. After a few good years and qualifiers and whatnot, we did nothing to show for it. Now we've got a silverware, so it's great.